I want to record 10 things about money, getting rich and wealthy that I wish I understood earlier. You got to remember, folks, I started this journey to getting wealthy at 30 years old after losing a lot of money in the stock market. I have an advanced degree. I was an accountant, and all of these money or wealth things I did not know. So hopefully, at least a couple of these will hit home. They will cause you to scratch your head and maybe have you think about money, getting rich, or wealthy differently. Alrighty, folks. Number one, inflation is a feature, not a bug. Folks, this is powerful. And if you understood that inflation is a feature of our system, you would understand that there are certain rules that you should play by to win the game. Folks, if you're playing Monopoly, there are a set of rules. There are rules in our economic system, and one of them is inflation is a feature, not a bug. Number two, you need to plan for a decade, not a year. Getting rich, getting wealthy requires some patience, some perseverance. Anything great in life is not done quickly. Getting rich, getting wealthy is amazing. You need to plan for a decade. Number three, focus on one thing, not 10 things. A lot of new investors that I speak with, especially if they're in real estate, they are all over the place. If you ever take my course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, which is crazy cheap at $400, you're going to see step one, focus, focus, focus. Step two, daily discipline. Then we get into the meat of other things. I created that course because I wanted people to see the power of focusing on one thing. And the thing that people don't understand when I say focus on one thing, it means ignore everything else. And that's what I give you with one rental at a time. Number four, you need new friends. I have a saying called fire your friends. A lot of your friends are holding you back. They are whispering in your ear. It's like the devil on your shoulder. They're holding you back. You need new friends. You are truly the average of your 5 friends. I know, by the way, folks, if you're on your 10-year journey, I just want you to know your friends will change because some of them will stay with you for 3 years, some for 5. Who you are in a decade, who your friends are in a decade will likely be very, very different. Number 5, you need to get in new groups. You need to get in new groups. Now, you don't necessarily need to pay to get into new groups, but you need to get into new groups. You need to be a part of groups that are moving the same direction. You need to be a part of groups that have people at your level, above your level, and below your level. That is one thing I am super proud of. The private Facebook group that comes with my course for free is that place for a lot of real estate investors. A lot of real estate investors are at different parts of the climb, and the 2,000 or so folks that are there to help. So again, if you are part of the group and you haven't introduced yourself, you're just kind of lurking, do me a favor, introduce yourself, be active, be part of the community, and trust me, the group will take care of you. All right. Next, you need to copy success patterns of others. I don't know why this is true, but over the last 20 years of doing our thing and helping people for the last 10 years, it is wild for me to find people that ask for my help. I give it to them, and then they refuse to do it. I am sorry, folks. If you are following somebody that has done what you want to do and you trust them, obviously, why would you not at least try what they are telling you to do? I'm telling you to focus, get a buy box. I am telling you 20 minutes 7 days a week. I am telling you don't look at 3 markets, look at 1 market. Again, copy success patterns of folks that have done what you want and you trust. I can't stress that next one enough. Lots of people sell snake oil, visions of quick money and get rich quick. Not what you see here, folks. This is do the work, have patience, have focus, have perseverance. Next, sacrifice is not a dirty word. I don't know how many people need to hear this, but sacrifice is not a dirty word. Sacrifice in the short term for the long-term success. Folks, I don't know what to tell you. Olivia and I sacrificed longer than most people should, 15 years. All I can tell you, worth it. Worth it. Most of you have to sacrifice 5 to 7. Some of you, 7 to 10. Maybe a couple of you, you have to do 15. Worth it. worth it. Do the work daily. Again, folks, something I've done this year that I did not do last year, and last year sucked, is I didn't do what I've done for 20 years. I didn't have goals. I didn't have activities. I didn't have targets weekly. You now have a playlist on my channel called Goals Tracking. I am just recorded week 12 of said thing. You need to do this. You want to get 1% better. Nobody who does amazing things, from athletes to business people to whoever, don't work daily. If you want to do something, folks, do something daily. Get a little bit better every day. Discretionary income is the only one that matters. Do you know your discretionary income? Discretionary income becomes that stack of cash that you deploy. Grant Cardone talks about going broke twice a year. He's going broke because he's removing his discretionary income into assets that produce cash flow. I do not suggest you go broke, but I do suggest you understand discretionary income. You figure out how to grow discretionary income. Hint, there's only 3 ways: cut expenses, grow income, or both. Figure it out. Last, money does not mean you can cut the line. I have had the joy and pleasure of working with a lot of folks that are coming to this real estate investing game with money. They have the down payment. They have the credit. Some of you think you can cut the line. Folks, you can't. If you cut the line, you are going to be taken advantage of. You will likely be part of some turnkey model or something, and you will not get the juice. The squeeze won't be worth the juice. Folks, please do the work. Don't cut the line. You are in a great space or a place, but you have to do the work. And I'm going to give you a bonus one. Your job is a great gift and your greatest risk. What do I mean by that? Well, as Dion has told us endlessly, he's unfortunately lost his job in the military and the police force and had to go get a job making $17 an hour. So again, if you only have a job and in this environment, that is risky. But I do not believe in burn the boat. This whole entrepreneur do or die is not my thing. Folks, do good at your job. Get close to revenue. Get better. But realize your job is the key to better lending, to cheaper rates, and one of the ways you can grow discretionary income. Folks, there are 11 things that I believe about money, wealth, and getting rich. Do me a favor. Let me know what your favorite was. I actually gave you 11, but I only said there'd be 10. So you got a bonus. Folks, like, subscribe, comment, become part of the channel. Don't forget to buy the great course, How to Get Started One Rental at a Time, or this amazing shirt, Cash Flow Over Everything. It will only be available for the month of March, and it will be gone. All right, folks, take care. Later.